The feels when you look in the mirror and don't see any changes because life is whooping your. Well, hello, ladies. This is Tania at Health Under Grace. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you've been paying attention to my content, you've noticed that I have been absent from the channel for the last few weeks. October has not been the best month for me in terms of just really everything my career, fitness, personal. That said, I'm still prioritizing my workouts. I will say this, I have learned that I have to be more cognizant of my current capacity. This month has been very stressful, and I am 10 years older than when I first started my like authentic fitness journey. And I've been thinking about a lot and trying to see how I can make this health under grace fitness journey, or wellness journey rather, fit within the context of what I'm currently going through in terms of my career, and even in the context of supporting my husband in his career. I don't currently, or we don't currently have children, but I think a lot of people underestimate the amount of things that even those of us who don't have children have to balance every day. And I've still am creating, but I'm not necessarily, putting content together. So I do anticipate that I'll be sharing content soon. I just wanted to touch base for those of you who are paying attention to what I have going on this channel. I am looking to create more intentional content for those of us who are 35 and up, women who are 35 and up, because I have been on my intentional fitness or weight loss journey, fat loss journey rather, for the last 10 plus years. And I have learned a lot as I am under 30 days away from turning 38. Your girl is pushing 40 club, and I am not ashamed of that. Okay. I am blessed to have gotten this far. God has brought me a mighty long way. But I just wanted to create more intentional content for those of us who are 35 and up, who might even be in significantly challenging careers, and how that really impacts the way we take care of ourselves. I am a former powerlifting athlete. I am a person who really takes my wellness seriously, and I've been thinking about a lot in the last few weeks about how I should revamp my fitness routine, how exercise really impacts the stress levels, even strength training and walking and all that. In the context of having an otherwise stressful life, exercise can add additional stress, and we really have to take that into consideration whenever we are creating programs. For those of you who like to make your own programs, I'm a person who's realistic, and I was on it in the month of September. I was on it. I even made a video just reviewing how successful I was in the month of September, my last video actually, and I did not know what I was going to be facing in the month of October. But even so, you get knocked down, excuse me, and you get back up. You're not going to be on it 100% of the time in this life. So if nothing else, this conversation or what I'm saying right now should encourage you that it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to have it all together all the time, but just get back up. Because at the end of the day, God is the one who, we make our plans, but God orders our steps. And I'm choosing to fully surrender the outcomes of my journey to the Lord, because when I was in the world, I was very competitive. I used to be, a competitive athlete, and I was number two in my weight category when I was competing in powerlifting. And I had to have a coming to Jesus moment with myself, that I was still bringing in worldly perspectives into my fitness journey, and really, for lack of a better way of putting it, beating up on myself for not achieving some of the things I used to achieve. And when it comes down to my health being under grace, the Lord really dealt with me about why did I name this channel Health Under Grace, because grace is unmerited favor from God. Unmerited favor. So when I say that my health is under grace, what is that really saying? And I'm not saying asking that to say I have the perfect answer right here and now, but I've been thinking about that. When your health is under grace, when your fitness is under grace, when your wellness is under grace, you are to look at your journey in the context of what the Lord is doing with it, not what you necessarily want to do with it. Obviously we have our desires as human beings, even though we are in God. I'm assuming most of y'all who are watching this video up until this point are in God. We also want to look nice physically, but I also think that we should understand, and I don't know the exact address in the Bible of this, that I think Paul was the one that said, I'm paraphrasing. What is your physical fitness if you're not prioritizing your spiritual? I'm paraphrasing, of course. But I just want to encourage you that if you are on your fitness journey, you're in Christ, to don't give up on yourself. Please don't. Those of you who have children, demanding jobs, who might be caregivers of your parents, there's going to be so many things that come up against what you're trying to do, even your own emotions. But that said, continue to push forward. If you have a few bad days or a few bad weeks or even a month or two, don't give up on yourself. God has a plan for your journey. You never know who's looking at your journey, whether it be in person or online, if you're sharing it. So I'd encourage you to keep going. Please keep going. And look out for new content from me coming soon. It's going to be revamped, and I look forward to sharing it with you. And don't forget to make God a part of your journey. Bye-bye.